Looking for Balance Druid gear you can snag in pre-patch that lasts until Pre Raid BiS? Then my spreadsheet is exactly what you're looking for. It covers all the PvP gear with the cost per item in honor points and marks, how long each item lasts on your way to 70, which items replace them, where to get them, and of course the total number for just armor, weapons, and everything combined. If you're unaware of the PvP system changes that pre-patch brings, I'll cover that with an extra little secret tip later in the video, and also if you're interested in an explanation of the spreadsheet, the color coding and that kind of stuff, that's also later in the video. But for now, let's crack on with the gear in pre-patch that can last you until Pre Raid BiS. Alright Balance Druids, I have to say straight up that the gear offerings for level 60 PvP gear aren't as strong as the other classes that we've covered so far. The majority lasts until 64 to 66, with a few bits above and below that. The key thing to bear in mind here is the multi-spec use some of these items give, so if you need to change your role on the fly, you can still be flexible to a degree. We're going to be going through them from longest lasting all the way to avoid at all costs, so with that said, let's hop into it. First up is the PvP head that lasts until 67 if you're planning to tackle the Shadow Moon Valley group quest line for the Achievement to the Eye, with a Horde exclusive quest at 66. Alternatively, there are 2 drops available at 70 from dungeons, but I suspect random drops from level 67 onwards will be quite competitive here. The PvP boots are strong through to level 68 when you can replace them with several choices, 2 being from quest rewards in Neverstorm. Next up are the PvP legs that last until 66, with an alternative later at 68 that is higher on your pre-BiS list. You got the PvP shoulders that last until 65 with another alternative at 68, and the PvP offhand that again lasts until 65 with another stronger pre-BiS alternative at 68. The PvP chest can see you through to 64, which then lasts you until 70, where you can quickly grab another strong pre-BiS replacement from being honored with the Aldor faction. And in last place is the one-hand PvP weapon and the PvP gloves. The gloves last you until 63 when you got 2 options of different drops in dungeons to replace them, or as far as 66 when you replace them with a quest from the Caverns of Time, and the weapon as well can be replaced at 63 or later at 68 with another alternative from your pre-BiS list. The traditional rank requirement for gear is removed, as is the reputation requirement for rep gear. Instead, you accrue honor points for participating in battlegrounds, and each battleground rewards you its own respective mark. It's 3 marks for a win and 1 mark for a loss. You save those points and marks up to then spend on PvP gear. So that secret tip is that you can build up your reserves of honor points and battleground marks, which stack up to 100 by the way, in preparation for when you hit level 70. Then you can head straight to the PvP gear vendor and snag some seriously powerful gear the moment you ding, which can get you some pre-raid BiS or better gear instantly. So the spreadsheet is laid out from left to right to show you the level 60 PvP item name, the item slot, honor point cost, the number of marks and which battleground you need to target to get those marks, a link to the item in the TBC Classic database, and then the name of the most solid item upgrade that you'll get in Outland, the earliest level that you can get that item, again a link to the item in the TBC Classic database, and then any comments that are worth bearing in mind and possible alternatives that you should consider. I've also got some color coding and effect as well, as I'm always updating these spreadsheets for all classes as part of my ongoing feedback from the community or discoveries that I make during my research. Green is for items that are strongly recommended. Yellow are still decent items but don't last quite as long as the others. Orange are recommended but they have comments worth considering. And finally, red for items that would be green and definitely worth picking up, but I'm holding out with a little bit of skepticism over these items and further research is required. If you can help out with these, please drop a comment or contact me on Discord so I can make further amendments as we go along. If you've got any items that I need to know about, please drop a message in the comments or ping me on Discord so I can take a look and update the spreadsheet as needed. Be sure to share this resource with guildies and friends as I'll continue making my way through all classes and the relevant specs. Subscribe to see more videos, drop a like or dislike to let me know how you found the video, head over to Twitch and drop a follow to catch me live, and hopefully I will see you next time. Peace!